Can you be secretly hypnotized and manipulated? Yes, absolutely. My name is Guzalia Davis. I am a hypnotherapist and hypnosis trainer, and today I will teach you how to spot those covert hypnosis manipulation techniques. Covert meaning hidden, not obvious. Those are subtle manipulation techniques that are used to influence your emotions, feelings, decisions, and behavior without your awareness, meaning you will not even notice. It can seem as a regular conversation, a small talk. Knowing those tactics, learning to recognize them, will help you to protect yourself from influence. But before I go on, I have to tell you that all of these techniques are used in hypnotherapy with the goal of helping the client. On the other hand, salespeople use it, politicians use it, criminals, manipulators use it. I'll tell you more. Some people use those techniques without even understanding what they're doing. Now imagine the situation. Both sides can be completely unaware of those dark manipulation tactics. The side that is manipulating and the people that are being manipulated are completely unaware of what's happening. Can you see now why our life can be such a mess? We can be hypnotized daily without any clear intent, using those powerful hypnotic techniques without any understanding of how they work. It's just like giving matches to little children. Hopefully, once you finish watching this video, you will be able to recognize these techniques, protect yourself, and possibly even learn how to use them to your advantage. Remember, those techniques are equally powerful when used for good or bad. Let's start now. Embedded commands, phrases or suggestions embedded in regular conversation. Those are subtle directions, commands. Even though your conscious mind, the logical mind, may not pay attention to them, your subconscious mind will take them in as a commands, and it may change the way you feel or may influence your decision or behavior. And I gave you a command like this just a little bit ago. I said, watch this video till the end and you'll learn all these techniques. This is a normal conversation, a normal sentence. Did I catch your attention now? I know many of you are coming here to just relax, because you know that my voice is so soothing and soft, especially if you've been hypnotized with me. If you're my client or a student, you're so used to it. And it doesn't matter what I'm talking about, just hearing my voice helps you to relax. And even though you probably never thought about it, but your mind knows it can always take something valuable and useful. You see, I've embedded a few hypnotic commands here. You can rewind the video and see if you'll recognize those commands. But we will move on now. Next technique is anchoring. This is a very powerful, beneficial technique. I use it with every client. Anchoring is creating a link between stimulus and emotional response. Stimulus can be a word, sound, color, gesture, and emotional response. That depends on your intention. When clients come to me, we're creating anchoring to resourceful states, feeling confident, assertive, brave, or calm and relaxed. But it can be anything. Feeling hungry if we want to increase appetite. or maybe feeling full and content so we can control portions. It can be for feeling awake and energized, or the opposite, very relaxed and sleepy. It can be anchor for remembering important information, maybe during a speech or exam. Politicians use it to invoke trust. Now you can observe them speaking on television. They will sprinkle through their speech words like trust, truth, confident, trustworthy, and they will synchronize it with an anchor. Again, it can be a word, a color, a gesture. Maybe if this is a gesture, it can be something like this or like this, and they will repeat it to match those words that they're trying to anchor: trust, respect, trustworthy, truth, valuable. They're influencing you to trust them when in reality they may not even have any foundation for it. But now you've been influenced to trust them, to believe them. Here's a simple anchoring you can do at home with your loved ones. When you see them feeling good, you can anchor them with a special word or a phrase, something like, I love seeing you so happy, or a touch. Perhaps just simply putting a hand on their shoulder. And then you will repeat it in the same way when next time they will be again in a positive state. Maybe a couple of hours later when you see them smiling, or even days later. Each time when you see them feeling really good, you repeat the same anchor. It has to be the same throughout the series of anchoring. Again, can be the word or a simple sentence such as, I love to see you so happy, or a touch. That should be the same touch. You need 3-4 repetitions. Doesn't have to be on the same day. And then later you can use it to help them enter the same positive state again, even if they will feel bad in the moment. You simply repeat the phrase that you used for anchoring, or the touch the same way, because the stimuli and the emotional response were already connected, regardless of what's happening in the moment. Once you trigger the anchor, it will trigger the same emotional response to which you've anchored the stimuli. Here we're talking about the positive, beneficial use, but understand that manipulators can use it against you to invoke fear, sense of helplessness, confusion. The next tactic that is often used by manipulators is splitting, making two contradictory statements. Here's an example. Can you please bring me a glass of water? I'm very thirsty. I really hate water. It always makes me feel bad when I drink it. You see what I did? I'm thirsty. Please bring me water. And at the same time saying, I hate water. It makes me feel bad. You cannot win here. No matter what you do now, whether you bring me this glass of water or don't, you are going to be wrong. You cannot win in this situation. You'll bring me a glass of water, I'll tell you, but I just said that I hate water. It makes me feel bad. If you don't bring me a glass of water, I will repeat. I told you, I'm very thirsty. Bring me a glass of water. This is a very primitive example, but people use this tactic, especially during arguments within their own family. A husband's getting ready for a fishing trip, and the wife says, you go on, you have a great time. Don't worry about me. I'll be all by myself here. I was hoping to spend this weekend with you, but you go ahead and have a good time. he can say, I'll stay with you. No, 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 you go, I want you to have a good time. He starts packing, and she'll say again, I was looking forward to spending this weekend with you. No matter what he does now, he cannot win, he cannot do it right. Even one isolated case of using this tactic can create drama. But imagine if you're living with someone like this, under the same roof, and you're listening to them day after day. This can really traumatize you. No matter what you do, you cannot do it right. No matter what you choose, it's always a wrong choice. You never can win. This can really traumatize you. And if it's dramatic, it can make a person lose their mind. Imagine a woman's husband and son got into a really bad fight, and now they don't want to even know each other. They never want to see each other again. And now she has to pick a side. But she loves both, her husband and her son. And if this person was already enduring a lot of stress and the mind is not strong enough, the split can be so damaging they will lose their mind. Those were just few commonly used covert hypnosis tactics. There are many more. Let me know if you're interested, and then we will continue this conversation.